Hello, I am back. I was supposed to come back on December or during the first day of Christmas, not first day of December, because I was doing a Advent calendar series, but that just got lost in the void, sadly. Then after that I was supposed to come back on February 7th. That got flung out the window. But yeah, that is why I wasn't uploading for ages. But I am glad to be back making videos. Anyway, let us begin with Star Wars Battlefront 2 class predictions. Anyway, let us start with the first class I have possibly predicted. Anyway, this class, two of the characters have been data mined. So that is good. It kind of confirms that two of the characters from this class is actually going to be in it in Battlefront 2. Okay, this is the class name. Sentinel class. Well, it's the Sentinel class. It's going to include. I'm not saying it's going to. For the Republic, you could have Dark Troopers, which have been data mined. For the Separatists, you have BX Commando droids, which have been data. No, they've not been data mined. Sorry. But you could have BX Commando droids. For the Rebellion, you could have the Rebel Pilot, which has been data mined. So there's the two which have been data mined. For the Empire, you could have Assault Tank Commanders, which if you don't know them, just watch Rogue One and you'll be fine. For the Resistance, I'm not sure, but you could have a Resistance Pilot, since you have the Rebel Pilot for the Rebellion. For the First Order, you could have the Stormtrooper Executioner, which if you've not seen them, they're in The Last Jedi. Anyway, moving on to the second class. The second class is the Guard class. The Guard? Yeah, the Guard. The Guard class, which could include the Republic Senate Guard, Separatist Magna Guard, Rebel Honor Guard / Alderaan Guard for the Rebellion, Senate Guard for the Republic, Separatists have the Magna Guard, which could be in it, Rebellion to the Honor Guard, the Empire could have the Royal Guards, the Resistance, I just don't know that much, so they could possibly have the same as the Rebellion, the Honor / Alderaan Guards. For the First Order, you could have Snoke's Praetorian Guard, which again are in The Last Jedi. But I'm surprised they actually weren't in the First Order season. Not the First Order, the Last Jedi season. Anyway, moving on to the third class, is the Tank class. Tank class could include Republic Commandos for the Republic. For the Separatists, you could have Droidicas. For the Rebellion, you could have Spec Force. If you don't know what Spec Force are, I recommend you do look them up. They're basically Rebellion Special Forces. Very obvious, kind of ish. For the Empire, you could have the Shock or Shadow Stormtroopers, which were both in the last games but as skins, and they costed a lot. For the Resistance, I'm not sure, and for the First Order, I'm also not sure. But we might have to wait until episode 9 to see what we could get for the Resistance and the First Order Stormtrooper. Anyway, guys, moving on to the fourth class. The fourth class. And this class could be a underwater / sea class, which could be used on land and in the water on planets such as the underwater of Camino or Mon Cala. Anyway, for the Republic, you could have the Scuba Troopers. For the Separatists, you could have Aqua Droids, which both of them were in the Mon Cala arc, and the Aqua Droid were in Battle of Camino. I can't remember if it was an arc or not. Anyway, for the Rebellion, you could have the Mon Calamari, or For instance, the Quarren, which are in the last game but as a skin. For the Imperials, you can have the Sea Troopers. Well, Sea Troopers, not Sea Stormtroopers. They could, if you don't know what they are, they're basically a reskin of the Scuba Troopers, except with a different name. And for the Resistance and the First Order, we just don't know. There hasn't been anything for Sea, so you could for the Resistant, possibly you could have. What do you think? Mon Calamari or Quarren? Or I could have Admiral Akbar, who deserved a better death. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna get hate for that, but don't worry. For the First Order, we just don't know. We could have Scuba Troopers, which is just a small change to the Imperial Sea Troopers, which could be called the Underwater Troopers. Since you have scuba and thief and underwater. Good enough. Anyway, for the 5th class, it could be a General / Commander class, which could include the Republic, Clone Commanders, not Commandos. Those are different. They're both different. Basically, for the Republic Commanders, sorry, I'm getting it mixed up. You can have cosmetics, basically to create your own clone trooper, which you could make them a part of any faction you want, basically. For instance, you could have them in 501st or any other ones. I forgot Commander Cody's faction, sadly. But for the Separatists, you could have the T-Series Tactical Droid, which could also have cosmetics, where you could have... Sorry, you could have... Oh, Jesus. You could have cosmetics again, which could make your T-Series Tactical Droid either blue, red, black, pink if you want, since a majority of the colours are actually featured in the Clone Wars series. But you could also have cosmetics for the eyes, if you want. But they could also come on with the colours. So, possibly. For the Rebellion, I am not sure. You could have, because the officers already took and they're kind of looking like commanders-ish. But I'm not sure. For the Rebellion. For the Imperials, you could have Stormtrooper Commanders, where you could kind of change your pauldron if you wanted. Instead of orange, you can have a different one. Like in the last game, you had red and black. I'm not sure how that will work. For Resistance and First Order, I do not know. Anyway, let's go a rundown of what the classes could come in. For instance, the Sentinel class could be a Racy Moon or a Rogue One maps with Krennic and Erso, or for instance Rex and Cody. And for the Guard class, you could have either a Separatist Bridge, or you could have Coruscant, or for instance Alderaan, or Snoke's ship. For the Tank class, you could have, I'm not sure, the Mustafar, possibly. For the Seasons Underwater, you could have the Underwater for Mon Cala, well, Mon Cala or the Underwater of Camino. And for the General / Commander, you could have a bridge, like Invisible Hand or Malevolence. Anyway guys, that is going to be the end of my coming back video. I do hope you all enjoyed, and remember to leave a like, and if you want you can subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be updated with all my videos which come up. Anyway, I am going to leave this episode here, and I will see you all when I upload next. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Bye bye.